Oh. Well, hello there. My name is sometimes Heather, and I play Elder Scrolls Online. As you may have noticed, it is not 2 p.m., but in fact 3:25 p.m. This is because, well, I will be honest with you. We had a couple of drinks last night and I overslept. So, sorry about that. Let's continue the Mages Guild quest line with Adelaine today. Daily rewards, alliance points. Also a chest. Let's show that chest who's boss. I was a little bit worried there for a moment. We won. Now I have a question. Where am I and... Oh. Thought that I was completely stuck and... Almost had to sneeze. So, last time we picked up the Mages Guild storyline, and now Valaste needs me to go to a ruin. Inner Sea Armature, which is in Stone Falls. We'll need to travel here and then run all the way across. We can do it. I have full faith in us. But where are we now? I'm in Crawford and I have a way shrine right there. Let's get to the way shrine and then make our way to the Inner Sea Arch. I do hope I'm going the right way. So I've gotten my Arcanist all the way to level 10. It's like a huge accomplishment. I think I'm going to do a little bit of grinding with her so that I can get started with making like an actual Arcanist build. Can't full well do that when you're like teeny tiny. Today we are not drinking coffee but an energy drink. Yum. Oh, we need to see what today's daily endeavors are. This week we had our favorite weekly endeavor, which is harvest 100 resources from the world. For our daily endeavors, we need to either complete 2 quests, deconstruct 10 items at a clothier table, place 10 furnishings, complete 1 battleground match, or complete 1 public dungeon group event. Or relatively easy.
Where in oblivion did these things come from?
Except maybe the battleground match thing. I tried Battlegrounds once and it was like totally not my thing. It was far too hectic and I had a little bit of trouble understanding the rules and well, they weren't visible in pairs. It was a scary, confusing experience. One might also probably use the word chaotic. I'm not that into chaotic experiences. As a true neutral, I like things nice and calm. I have forgotten which abilities I have gotten for Adelaine. I think we should probably maybe take a little peek at those. Yeah. Escalating rune blades, crushing shock, bait carver, and torment. Did I have something here that I wanted? Do I want Remedy Cascade? This generates crocs, so I actually kinda sorta like it better than this one, which consumes crocs as croxite? Cry? I think I'm going to stick with my room, at least for now. Here we are. Inner Armature. This is a solo quest, so inside. No. Wait. It does say solo quest, so in this case, does this only mean that the quest can't be shared? Could be. Sometimes solo quests send you to like areas in the game which can't be accessed by anyone else at the same time. So instances, I think, is the correct word. Was trying to decide the smallest code, but I think we'll just stumble up. Winds of change. During the reign of Elgar, I took notice of the various patterns in the thoughts and behaviors of a troubled populace, and undertook a humble plan to comprehend and, in the end, affect them. Being of ordered mind, I began my taxonomy in the lower classes, which divide evenly into those who. The rest of this tome is illegible due to age and wealth. The Mages Guild skill line and also quest line are quite heavily focused on books. In order to advance in skill line, you need to find and read lore books in the open world. And in this quest line, we need to find books. So many swarms for falling spiders in this place. These don't have a lot of hit points, but since they just keep on coming, they're a little bit annoying as like an enemy type. Can I say I have a pop on what comes in next? I need to get it. I'm going to make a detour into this chamber and get the tome here. Untold legends. As the great ships of men crawled the waves of their destinies, there were, after long years, a number of tales lost in the mists of morning. Even after the forgetting, though, wisps of story find ways to receptive ears, as even the deepest of secrets never truly dies. When fires burn and the night grows soft in, the rest of this tome is illegible due to age and wealth. That too. Let's return to the Hork we were just a moment ago and make our way. To the next Here we find more swarm golden spiders. I think they can handle that. Here we can find the next one. Restoration potion. I'm making a magical character, so everything all magical. My other Arcanist is going to be a stam build, so must concentrate. The Hidden Twilight. The city of ink seeds rose from the desert, shining and decadent. Somehow it still stood. I crossed through the gate, and the beast knew exactly where to take me, the way worn by beggars and poets. The only place a man of my appetites can find satisfaction. I'm not proud, but then nobody ever is. The rest of this tome is illegible due to age and wear. One more tome remains. This way? Here we can also find Construct's Webbed Hand. In the Clockwork City DLC, there is a quest that encourages you to gather construct parts, and after you have gotten all of them, you can have a dwarven construct target dummy in your home. So that's cool. The construct pieces are scattered in dwarven ruins across the base. I've forgotten how many pieces there are, but there must be like at least 20. So it's going to take a bit of time. Let's go out with the boss. There we go. And here we find the last tome. Summoner Rituals of the Archmage. The book appears blank.
Well done. I am Shalinor, young one, and I think you'll do nicely. Return that book to Valaste. Tell her fire will show her the words.
Alright. Fire will show you the words. I want to turn on zombies. But where are they? If you notice a field called subtitles, please, yeah. All the zombies on. It's easier, I find, to follow conversations when you have zombies there, so you can like check if you missed something. Do we run or do we spend gold? I say we spent a bit of gold. Yes. Sorry. Return to the Mage's Guild. Yes.
Always a pleasure, Tharn. Try not to lose those stones.
If you came for crafting certification, I can assist you.
Adelaine will get you crafting certificates in, I think, alchemy and enchanting. And Valaste can be found in the basement.
Over here! We have much to discuss, you and I.
Friend, I found your tomes.
Were you successful? Do you have the tomes?
Yes, I have them right here. And something strange happened.
Well done. You're already proving your worth to the guild. Sorry, did you say strange? What happened?
An old man in robes appeared to me. He said his name was Shalinor.
Shalinor? Labyrinthian's father, the Spell Mirror's forger. Are you speaking truly? And, this book's pages are blank. Why is it glowing?
Shalinor appeared right after I picked up the book. He said fire would show you the
The
words.
spell rites of the First Era used a special ink that would remain invisible until immersed in arcane fire. Perhaps that's what he meant. We have a brazier nearby burning with such a fire.
Convenient.
Let's see what the flames reveal.
I will give it a try.
Cast the book into the arcane fire. Fear not, the pages will not burn.
As usual, we have the option to explore some more lore. Can you tell me more about Shalinor?
Shalinor was the most famous archmage of the First Era. His dedication to spellcraft and his commitment to research were unmatched by any before or since. Most mages revere him, though he does have his critics.
Why would he be criticized?
Shalinor felt that one should earn the right to be called mage. He created many trials to test the spellcasting mettle of men in Myr. His loudest detractors were those who failed those tests.
Now, let's toss the book into the fire. In fact, God is here, making certain that the fire is not misused. As we expose the book to the flames, words appear upon its pages. I don't think I'm going to even give this a try. But perhaps Valaste can make sense of this.
What has the fire revealed?
I can't understand the words here. They must be very complex spells.
Complex indeed. Much of this is beyond my understanding, but here, this one is an attunement spell. We can summon Archmage Shalinor himself. We'll need some ritual orbs.
What do these orbs do?
They'll focus your magicka, attune your life energies, and draw him to this place. The ritual will apparently also link your mind with his.
What does that mean?
It means that the Archmage will be able to guide you and speak to you whenever he chooses. Are you ready to begin?
Yes, let's begin.
To the center.
To the center.
First, we attune your spirit to Shalinor's.
Okay.
Ready. When you're set, use the orb before you.
Use the orb before. Ritual orb attune.
Knew it. I was right in choosing you.
And thus we have summoned an Archmage. Let's talk to him.
I can sense. Yes, the aura around you glows with good fortune. You will be the one to help me complete my final task.
Why me?
What I hope to accomplish is difficult, perhaps impossible. It will require great strength of spirit. I sense this strength in you. That is what drew us together in the ruins.
What is this task?
A storm rages towards us, Adept. War has come to Tamriel, and the mages of this great guild must have quarter. I intend to offer them a safe haven, a sanctuary where they may study in peace.
How do we create this sanctuary?
I created that sanctuary centuries ago. It was stolen from me by an agent of chaos and magically transported to the Shivering Isles. To recover the island, we must locate 4 hidden tomes. This is the task of which I speak.
Where are these tomes?
They are being held in a place known as Cheesemonger's Hollow. It is a realm of the mad god, Sheogorath. Stand by my side, and I will open a portal.
I will stand with you, Shalinor.
Be careful. Sheogorath is not to be taken lightly. I lost the sanctuary because of his nimble tongue and mad stare.
Who is Sheogora?
He's known as the Daedric Prince of Madness, the Mad God. The Dunmer call him one of their 4 corners of the House of Troubles, and he's earned the title 1,000-fold.
Is he really a threat? He sounds like a joke.
Don't take him too lightly. Madness comes in many forms. Sheogorath encompasses them all. He rules the Shivering Isles, but often takes an active interest in our world. That usually doesn't end well.
Am I really going to a place called Cheesemonger's Hollow?
Yes. An example of Sheogorath's humor. There are those that find his madness amusing. I am not one of those people. The mad god would just as soon serve you an aged cheddar as he would flay the skin from your bones. Remember that.
Alrighty. If you didn't already know this, Sheogorath is my favorite Daedric Prince. Let's go greet him. My first encounter with Uncle Sheo was in
Oh, how quaint. A mortal.
Oblivion, and I am a little bit disappointed in Elder Scrolls Online's version because, well, wrong voice actor. Haskill is Uncle Sheo's trusted, so
Well, what is it? Here for some noble purpose, no doubt.
I'm here for Archmage Shalinor. I have been sent to retrieve some books.
Spell books? How pedestrian. As it happens, I'm feeling particularly charitable at present. I'll allow you to enter. After.
After what?
After a test of your resolve. This isn't a lending library. If you want the spell books, you'll have to earn them. A portal has been opened, just behind you. Close it, and I'll grant you passage.
I'm
Close the
ready.
portal if you can, though you may want to deal with those scamps first.
Deal with scamps. Can't do. Oh. More scamps. Another seducer.
Interesting. Well, I suppose.
And thus the portal is closed. Jesus of Temple.
That was unexpectedly competent. You'd make an adequate house servant. I don't suppose you'd consider it. The pay is meager, but the fringe benefits are appalling.
No thanks. I've only come for that book.
Pity. The tomes you seek are beyond the door at the top of the stair. Once you're outside, follow the path.
Thank you, Haskell.
Just doing the Master's will. I will open the door for you. Oh, and mind the scamps. The little imps adore fresh flesh. Such children.
Right. Let's,
Right this way.
study the bookshelves first. Sometimes they hold skill books.
And please, try not to make a mess of things.
Challenge accepted.
Happy adventuring.
Thank you, Haskell. We have the option to speak with Haskell, but I will leave that to you. The Hollow is a rather pretty place. Doesn't hold a lot of loot except snacks over on this table and a couple of barrels in the corner. On the way, we need a few enemies. This perhaps.
Look, Pop! Someone to play with you!
You got stripper.
Puppy doesn't like you, does he?
Take the tops. Let's read the ordinary bookshelves. Which one do we start from? I say this one. Tom, take. How the Quama lost his shoes. In the ash and sand of Stonefalls, the little Quama lost his way. He herps and derps to his mother calls, but the volcanoes do not sway. The bircher passed him burbling then, with sand and grit upon his back. He tripped and lost his front right shoe, and wished he'd brought some kind of snack. The worker robbed him, chiding then, angry at the loss of time. He tripped and lost his back left shoe, and skittered legs past up to cry. The warrior snarled him, fighting then, bites and snaps at nasty shock. He tripped and lost both other shoes, avoiding monsters, things that stalk. The queen found him then and cries, and leaks all down his face. She cracked his chitin, or is it kitten, for those lost shoes, and ate him, squalling for his disgrace.
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
Now we get to speak with Uncle Shay.
Puppy killer? Come to steal me books? What? Who? Where? What? When? Sometimes why? Speak up! Honesty is the best policy, as far as you know.
I'm here to recover full souls for Shalinor.
Shalinor? Ho ho! That pompous Nord and I go way back. I know what he wants. Indeed I do. Ha! His island. He wants to steal it back. How I love a challenge!
Right. I'll just take them with me then.
Now where's the sport in that? I tell you what. I'll give you one book in exchange for your heart or lungs. Your choice. No, wait. I have a better idea. Let's have a contest. A contest wrapped in a mystery with an enigma glaze. Oh, what fun we'll have.
What kind of contest?
A few tasks, the odd death trap. Nothing so difficult as, say, reassembling the Staff of Chaos or rebuilding the Numidium. Take the first book, Puppy Killer, and I'll give you an additional book for each test you pass. Are you game?
I suppose it's a deal.
Excellent! Cheese and cabbage for everyone! But wait, we should inform Shalinor of our deal. With any luck, he'll die of embarrassment all over again.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
I can't wait to see the look on his face. If it's precious enough, I might hang it on the wall.
What's the meaning of this? Sheogorath!
You remembered. Ah, Shalinor. You never ride, you never visit. Just now I made a deal with your lackey here. How long have you wanted those books? Eternity?
Your deals are hardly fair. What farce have you contrived this time?
Think of it as an adventure. Ha! And don't worry, I've got a surprise for you too. I put a tiny curse on these books, just a small one. Long story short, Shal, you can never read these books.
Curse you, mad god!
Boring! Be more imaginative, Shal. Like, curse you, mad god! May you become cheese eternally gnawed by skeevers! Unfortunately, I have no more time for constructive criticism. Do stay in touch.
Talk to Archmage Shalinor.
Curse the mad god. I don't know what game he's playing with you, but I do know the stakes.
At least we have one tome.
That's true. Though without my help, it will take Valaste considerably longer to translate it. I'd like you to return and let her know the bad news.
I will tell her.
I'll send you back to Tamriel then. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Sometimes we need to activate a portal in order to return. Sometimes we don't.
Over here!
Valaste,
We
where are
have
you?
much to discuss, you and I.
You radiate an aura of power. Does this mean you have the books?
Only one. Sheogorath is going to make us pass tests to earn the others.
Tests? Well, that's a start, I suppose. What of Shalinor? He was drawn away from here in a burst of light.
Sheogorath summoned him.
Not good, not good. I'll start translating this right away, but I hope Shalinor returns to help.
Sheogorath cast the tome. Shalinor can't read it.
Zarxus' backside. Then this is going to take a while. Check in at a guild hall from time to time. I'll leave word for you when I've finished.
I will.
In the meantime, keep an eye out during your travels. There are many lost tomes scattered throughout Tamriel. Who knows, any one of these books may help us restore Shalinor's lost island haven. Pardon me, I must begin this translation. These runes? Fascinating.
Last, about Sheogorath.
Terrifying, isn't he? The will and attention of a child with the power of a Daedric prince.
Is he always like
Well,
that?
look on the bright side. You're still upright on two legs. You're not inside out or bright purple or afflicted with new angry limbs. It could be worse.
New angry limbs might actually be entertaining. Though, The second stage of the Mage's Guild main quest
Your timing is impeccable.
triggers like this. Archmage Shalinor will just appear in front of you. Let's
I'd
begin.
hoped to find you here, Adept.
What can I help you with, Shalinor?
Valaste has finished translating the tome. Once you're ready, join us at the Mages Guild. Speak to Valaste when you arrive. I'll be making preparations for your first trial.
Where can I find her?
Valaste will be expecting you in the Mournhold Guild Hall. I'll see you there, Adept.
What has she discovered?
She did most of the hard work. I'll leave the explanation to her. Just know that Sheogorath is nowhere near as clever as he thinks. She was able to unravel his nonsense and determine where you need to go. Huh!
Find her. We need to go to, did you say Mournhold? Simply Misplaced. Mournhold? Yes. I haven't opened the Mournhold Way Shrine, but no worries, I have a home here. Let's travel outside the Flaming Nyx Deluxe Carrot. In room. Traveling to your homes, whether it be inside or outside, is always great. Also, traveling to friends and guildmates is great. It's very, very practical when you're still tiny and don't have like anything opened in the way shrine department. My husband is at home. He did something silly outside the camera. Usually when streaming, I'm home alone. Today is an exception to that rule.
The Dread Lady described you well.
I'm here with
and speak with me.
Can you believe we have to
the main
register to
quest
enter the city?
to
I
was
heard
it
the Morgon have
Blackwood?
spies in the city. Maybe that's what all the fuss is about.
I think so. We shall talk to her someday.
Does no one care?
Not sketched. Sorry. Let's go speak with Valaste and see where she sends us.
Shalinor found you. Good to see you again. I've deciphered the spell inside the book. Are you prepared for Sheogorath's first test?
Yes, I'm ready.
Excellent. It's been fascinating to work with Shalinor. Even though he can't read the book, he's been an invaluable resource. I had to decipher layers upon layers of meaning hidden within the tome.
Shalinor is here then.
Yes, speak with the Archmage. He's meditating on the challenges ahead. I'm still somewhat drained from my efforts, so he'll open the portals to the Shivering Isles for you.
Thank you, Valaste.
Auriel, watch your steps. I'm very excited about this project. Shalador's sanctuary would be a boon to every mage in Tamriel. Even Guildmaster Vanis approves of our work here.
Do you know anything about where I'm going?
Not much. We tried to scry into oblivion to get a sense of the place. I couldn't see anything, but I was swept up in a strong sense of homesickness.
Where are you from?
I came of age where most high elves do, the beautiful green shores of the Somerset Isles. I often think of the pink petals and soft breezes of my homeland. I'm not sure why those memories return to me today, though.
brazier is ready. Valaste prepared it precisely, according to my instructions, of course.
What is the brazier for?
We're having trouble opening a portal directly there, so we created this anchor to help us. Some trickery of Sheogorath's, no doubt. The next time around, I'm sure this won't be an issue.
I'm ready. Let's go. To the Isles, everyone. I hear it's lovely this time of year. Shivering Isles was my favorite place in Oblivion.
Ah, right on time. Welcome back. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever show up. My lord seems to derive amusement from my annoyance. You are here to retrieve a tome for that Shalinor person, correct?
Yes. Where can I find it?
Just a moment, mortal. Lord Sheogorath asks that you perform a task first, to prove your competence. He claims to have misplaced a pair of items. Items you must recover.
What items?
A fork and a staff. Please do try to be quick. My lord enjoys making me wait, but he's not very patient himself. I've opened a portal for your convenience. It should lead you directly to the fork.
A book and a staff. Got it.
I'd say at your leisure, mortal. But I expect I have more time ahead of me than you do.
Can you tell me anything about this book?
It's an heirloom. My lord is quite fond of it. Has a bit of magic around it too, I think. I don't know. I don't question Lord Sheogorath.
What kind of magic?
The fork excites and synergizes magicka around it. When held in the hand of someone more notable than yourself, it can produce dramatic results. In your hand, it might be suitable for conveying roast beef to your mouth.
Where will this portal take me?
My lord is certain he lost his utensil somewhere in Skyrim. It was during a visit to his friend Korthor in Vuldengrav. That was during the Merethic era, I believe.
The Merethic era?
My lord visited with Korthor a very, very, very long time ago. Really, what do they teach mortals these days?
Haskell always makes me feel kind of sort of like inadequate in many ways. It's disturbing and strangely interesting.
You never
Explore
forget that
the
smell.
area you were
A
sent
dragon
to.
priest's tomb.
I'm afraid to try to pronounce the word.
Look at the treasures he's collected. Perhaps the fork is here as well.
Perhaps it is. Provisioning increased to 2. The wood
That
weapon's
chest.
not enough to make
Perhaps the
cheesecake.
fork is in there.
Oh, enemies. Did you see them exit twice? Well, more Arabic, or can we just hold the cover?
You dare steal from me, Crick Mock Crin.
Ah, Korthor is
My
awake.
priests will make quick work of you. Lofty Nuki.
The shadows move, Adept. Watch yourself.
You get to kill robots and drones.
Eyes to the sky. Another group.
Oh. Is the next group? Yeah. Going to show them the book. Did you enjoy it?
No matter. Come, face me yourselves.
Now we
There.
get to
The ice
continue
barrier is
our
down. We can get through.
explorations. Use. Okay. We need more enemies here and also let's nuclear bomb.
Boom!
It feels somehow fitting, actually, to be exploring the Nature Scale line and questline with an Arcanist because of how the Arcanist
Ah, there you are.
skill line is also bound.
The fork is mine. You shall not have it, dear new.
Read it.
Strike now!
Come, mortal. Let's not waste time, shall we?
Talk to Haskell.
I see you have the fork. Competently done. Impressive, even.
Yes, I have it. What now?
Now, for the staff. When last we spoke, my lord recalled the discomfort of desert sand. I believe it lies somewhere within Hammerfell, in the dry and decayed hands of Prince Malil.
Prince Malil?
Prince Malil Alakir, the Sith of Yokuda. A formidable warrior in his day. That was over 1,000 years ago, but still.
I will get the staff from the prince. Enter the vault. Now we need to speak with Shalinor.
As I expected. Another resting place for the dead. Sheikh Gorath has a sick sense of humor.
What is this place?
This is the Necropolis, Asakala, the resting place of Prince Malil, also known as the Scythe of Yokuda. The prince's underlings were clever. They crafted magical seals to guard his resting place.
And you know how to get past them?
Observe the Yokudan statues. Each bears a crystal in the helm and a seal at the base. The essences you see swirling around in the air here, their energy can be used to unlock those keystones.
How do I capture them?
Here, I can grant an aura that will allow you to capture the essences as they pass through you. Collect as many of the small ones as you can. They should unlock these scarab seals on the statues nearby. I'll need to consider the other two.
I can do this.
This place is incredible. The ancient Red Guards were a noble and accomplished people.
This place is filled with large statues, and in order to continue, we need to gather essences. Looting urns and trunks here isn't mandatory, but I think we will. Now we need to activate a scarab seal. We do it by approaching it and activate it.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
Good. Now to collect 4 more.
4 more essences. 1, 2. Three, and
You have the essences. Imbue them into one of the scarab seals.
Now we need to activate another scarab seal. Like so.
You'll never best my generals. For such a superstitious, mage-hating people, this place is a work of art.
What do we do about the other two statues?
Have you observed the sand barriers on those passages in the canyon walls? I suspect the prince's generals may be waiting within. Their essences would no doubt be more than enough to activate the other two statues.
His generals? How do you know this?
Very simple, Adept. The seals at the bases of those statues show a scorpion and a spider. Those were the spirit totems claimed by Malil's chief generals, Sadina and Rashomta.
Let's go get them then. Enemies. In order to activate the seals, we need to enter tombs. In the tombs we find...
You'll never reach Malil.
Find those who the seals need.
Sadina's statue should have the scorpion seal at its base.
Now that we have gathered Sadina's essence, we can go and activate the spider seal. No, scorpion seal. Easy mistake to make.
A lucky feat, mortal. The staff is still mine.
Then we shall enter the other tomb and repeat the process. Rushmont of the spider.
My life for Malil.
She shall also read my book.
Rashomta's statue will be marked with the spider seal.
Now to activate the last seal. Use
The crystals hum with power. Go to the center. You should find the key to Prince Malil's tomb there.
Wait for the tomb to open.
You dare open my tomb? Come then, and feel the scythe's blade!
If memory serves, we meet an enemy here. A mighty and formidable enemy.
Insect! You will never hold the staff! Never!
Called us insects. $130,000. Hey, let's test our ultimate. Wow. We totally missed the top. Oh, some of that ability is actually really nice.
I'd guess Haskell will be waiting outside. Let's go.
Let's go find Haskell. So, upon first activation, I'm not very convinced about the ultimate. That was the unblinking eye. Maybe it will get better with time. Walking. Haskell?
Another successful retrieval, I see.
Yes, here's the stuff.
Very well, then. I've instructions to have you return to the Isles. My lord would have a word with you.
Thank you, Haskell.
Ah, right on time. Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. Speak with Uncle Shale.
Look, Haskell! Forky's back! Oh, it's so nice to see him again! Oh, and good to see you too, Mortal, I guess.
Yes, here they are.
Wonderful! I'll just take... Forky. Oh, I've missed you so much, Forky. Let's never be parted again. Oh, it gives me goosebumps just to hold him in my hand again.
I do suppose that was the Hork of Horripilation. What about this stuff?
Ah, the Wabbajack. Malil held it down in that dusty tomb for so long. Say, why don't you clear its throat? Take it in hand and use it on some of these holier-than-thou temple types.
What am I signing up for?
Ah, no need to worry, you pretty mortal head. The Wabbajack, it unleashes the potential in everyone. The unrecognized essence of artistic beauty that swells and beats within the... Look, you want the book? Whack some folks with the Wabbajack!
If you insist. Now get to test the Wabbajack. First we need to equip it. Under your inventory, naturally, not your skills. Wabbajack. The Wabbajack. Wabbajack turns the target into something else. First we got a pig and then a bantam quad. What about you? Oh no, it's skeletal soldier. Not to worry, you can just turn it into a rock. No, a slice of cheese. Well, that makes more sense. Uncle Sheo does like his cheese. Oh, they turned into stone. And a bantam quad. And a bantam quad. And a flame atronach. Talk to flame atronach. Flame atronach says, I have no greeting. Okay, let's return to Uncle Shea.
A bit rusty, but not bad. So funny watching you mortals muck around with things you can't possibly understand. I'll be needing that back now.
Here it is.
And as promised, the book. Well, go ahead. Take it.
Thank you, Uncle Shale.
Once it's yours, it'll send you straight back to Tamriel. Funny how books have a way of transporting you. No? Oh. Simply hold your breath, close your eyes, and count to, let's say, 1,000,000.
All right. Circus of cheerful slaughter. Happiness is loneliness. Loneliness is happiness. Happiness is loneliness, and loneliness is happiness. Valaste have returned.
Ah, you've returned. Do you have the second book?
Yes, the book.
Excellent. The Circus of Cheerful Slaughter? That's quite a title. I'll begin my research immediately. Can't wait to get to it.
Thank you, Valaste. I do believe we shall continue with the Mages Guild story quest next week. For now, the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return on Thursday at 2 p.m. to continue from here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Ta.